So I've got the two tables up, and after I've built the tables, I had some deliveries. Well, this box is empty because I've already taken things out of that. Lol, 69. But this box I can open up because inside it is just a plastic box which I need to put stuff in. So there's no point in me taking this up there, opening it to bring it back down again, and then put it back up later. And inside this cardboard box, we have a really useful box. I mean, no, really, that's what it's called, even though it's upside down. So I needed another one of these boxes because that's what I used to store my Lego base plates and things in. Although, as you can see, I've already got one. It's full. On top is a bunch of base plates, so they need to go in there, basically. And this is the 24.5 litre box, and they can fit two of them side by side, a little bit of a gap, and then you've got some space down here. Not quite wide enough to fit like a 16 by 16, but I'm sure I can fill it with something. So I've got my white base plates for my Winter Village, my grey base plates for Lego City, and then my tan base plates for the Wild West layout. And if all goes well with my table layout, I might be able to make mini versions of all three of them and maybe have them around all the time, or I can do like a really big version of one. I might need to get more base plates if I do a big version of one of them, but I have enough for what I've been working with for now. And if I do plan to do Lego City, I'll definitely be going the Mills route. I know it might be more parts intensive, but I personally think it's better. So here's one I made like a year, 2 years ago. I don't know, it's the only one, but I have a good template to start with. And I've got plenty of the road plates as well already, so that's all right. But before I take up a bunch of boxes to store underneath the tables, I need to put the tables up there themselves. So I've got all the legs here, and I need to put the tabletops as well. So I've had a close look at my tables, and I've got 5 of them in total, and all of them have the same damage in the same corner. Oh, that's going to bug me. That's not fair. These two tables aren't too badly damaged. At the top is fine. It's just they got a couple of scuffed corners, which, you know, I can live with. So I spoke to IKEA with the customer service, and they were incredibly helpful, actually. And I didn't expect them to offer the solution they did. So for the two that had the slight nicks on the corner, they're going to give me a full refund for both of them, so I get those tables for free. And the 3 that had the damage in the same corners, they're going to send me another 3 tables. Hopefully, well, just the tabletops, but hopefully they don't arrive damaged. So then I still have the 3 that are damaged for do whatever I want with. I could use them at a later date. I don't need them for my current layout space. I mean, there's room up here for them, but it's not in the plans. And obviously, if I do want to use them, I just need to buy more legs, but I didn't expect them to be so helpful. Yeah, I guess if you don't ask, you don't get. So I'm pretty happy, actually, after all. That's all right. So I've got the 2 tables up, and after I've built the tables, I had some deliveries. We do love a delivery, don't we? But there's no Lego in here. I know it's a Lego channel, but it'll, you know, make the room look nicer because I got an empty picture frame there. Hopefully one of these is something I can put in that. But this box is a strange shape. I've never seen a triangular prism box before. I guess it's, you know, super strong, right? That can't be crushed, right? That must be it. I was right. Inside that weird shaped box was the little poster print for that frame. So let's put it in there and see how it looks. Ta-da! It's up. It's a green Lego brick in, you know, green because DailyWeeklyBuilds is green, and I just thought the blue background worked nicely with the frame and everything else that's around it. Although, as you can see, I didn't quite center the picture properly because there's just a little bit bigger of a gap on the blue on that side than there is on that side, right? I mean, you know, it's a tiny thing, but I know it's like that. And I think in this box we have some more stuff to decorate the walls, although I think I might have more stuff to go on the walls than I have space for. Like, I know there's loads of space, but I don't want it to look cluttered, you know, and think, obviously there's going to be some Lego on the shelves and on the table, so it might get covered up, or yeah, I'm not sure, but that picture does look nice. Hey guys, quick interruption from me. I just want to thank you all so much for watching and supporting the channel. It really does mean a lot, but obviously projects like this don't come cheap, and yes, this channel is now monetized, but still, it's like pennies at this point. I'm not a millionaire just yet, but maybe one day. So if you want to help support us financially, that'd be great. You can obviously keep watching the videos, because the more videos you watch, the more ads are shown, the more money that we earn, which can be then reinvested in the channel. Or if you want to, you know, be a bit more generous, you can use the super thanks button to donate a bigger chunk of cash, which will again be used for things for this channel. As you can see, this is where the money is going. So with a better space, I can create better content. I can do live streams now, for example, so much more, have Lego City layout tours and things, because I couldn't do that before really, but now I can, but need that little cash injection. So if you could help out, it would really mean a lot. Again, thank you so much. So these are basically, well, they're called photo tiles by a company called Free Prints here in the UK, where you can get like 1 free per month, and then the rest of them like £8 each or something, and you get free delivery and all sorts. Check out their app. And it's just the kind of basic stylized versions of our YouTube channels, like their icons, because obviously, if you don't know, I run, or I do have 4 Daily Weekly YouTube channels so we've got Daily Weekly Builds, Daily Weekly Show, Daily Weekly Extra, and Daily Weekly Podcast. On the wall, that's going to look really nice, and it will just give a splash of colour to this grey wall. So I've got 4 in total. I'm thinking like 2 each under each shelf, maybe. That might look pretty cool. But for now, I'll just leave them in the packet and put it on the shelf. You know, I'll get around to decorating it later. There's still things to be set up. I mean, even that looks alright, really. So next up means I have to move these more boxes of Lego sets inside these plastic tubs. And then behind that is all my parts in these smaller containers. So yeah, I think I'm still going to keep them in the containers, and whether they're going to go below the table or above the table, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, got a lot to move. But I've been kind of putting this off because it's awkward and heavy. I mean, this, in case you haven't noticed, or if I've not said, this is in the loft. It's not a full loft conversion or renovation or anything. So it's basically, it's just a decorated storage area, I would say. Just with a bit of carpet and a splash of paint on the walls. That's all it kind of really is. And then my area only takes up half the space, and then the other half is for the rest of the family to use. So I probably won't be showing that off too much, because, you know, that would be for them. And the only access is via ladder, so it's awkward trying to get things up here, but you know, I think it'd be worth it given the space I can use. So I've got to lug up a few more boxes and get everything up here. Probably won't do it all today because it's now the evening, and you know, it's been a long day, but there are plenty more days where I can get around to doing this and then finishing it off, right? Rome wasn't built in a day. So I've enlisted the help of my younger brother, who wanted a £2 payment, eh? What happened to doing things for family? Well, we're getting there, The table is clearing up. There's no more plastic boxes here. And I still need to get around to building and reviewing these funhole sets. Eesh, life's just kind of, you know, been a bit crazy right now. Hooray, the top of the table is cleared. Now I just need to do the stuff that's underneath. Although the trouble is I've just moved things from one place to another. Eesh. So I've got my kind of immediate build backlog on one small table, which is good because I was thinking it's going to take up loads of space, and I know I've still got to have 2 more tables that will be added on when they arrive, but yeah, that's good that it can fit there. I mean, I might move it around later, you know, but for now, it's all together in one place. Now, I brought over all the various mocks and things that I was working on, still in their containers, but, you know, work in progress, right? At least I have the space to do it now. And I even took the time to make sure the stud saying Lego was all facing the same direction. And then we got this end table here with all sorts of stuff, and this is the dumping zone for now. So the next big thing to move would be all my containers with my minifigures and my parts, and then my boxes with my instructions and things in. So that's the last big move, and then everything will be in the new space. So even though I've just cleared all the Lego sets that were on this table, I have now filled it with my parts. As you know, I keep them in these containers. It works for me. Don't think I'll be changing that system anytime soon, even with the new space, but it has given me a rough indication of how it fits. Like, this table is 140 by 60, and the tables I've got up in the new space are 100 by 60. I mean, they're kind of put side by side, so they're a bit longer, but each individual one is 100 by 60, and that's how much roughly the containers take up currently of this space. So that's cool. I could have it all laid out like this. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out the other videos on this channel or on one of my other channels as well. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends.